Hello, everybody. This is a lot later than I was expecting to do it, but tonight we have a group break of 2025 Topps Chrome Jumbo again for the random teams. This is group break number two for the randoms. We did one last week, so picked another one up while it was still less than 600 and some dollars, whatever the heck it is now. So figured we could do another group break. I appreciate y'all waiting. About 1:30 this afternoon, I was doing a service call over in Burtonsville and went outside to put my tools away, and I noticed on my right rear passenger side tire there was a nail hanging out of the sidewall, and I was just like, oh no. So thankfully, I called Costco, got on the phone, was put on like a 30-minute hold, and then eventually they told me, yeah, we have one in stock. We could do it later tonight. It'd be about 7:45 p.m. Eastern. I said, oh, sweet. So I got over there. Took about 30 minutes to get all the paperwork done for some reason. And then finally they said, all right, be about an hour and a half. I said, okay. So my dad met me over at this Tex-Mex place and had some dinner. And halfway through eating, they were done like 10 till 9. And I was just like, wow, okay, awesome. So we hopped back over there, got my vehicle, and I got home about 10 minutes ago. So knock on wood, got another new tire. Tire only had about 3,800 miles on it. And yeah, about time. Jesus. So, anywho, I'll give a few minutes for everybody to get in here. We'll start here at about 10:33 Eastern. Um, yeah, so just watching the transactions. I saw Key Brian Hayes got traded to Cincinnati, and Johan got traded from Minnesota to the Mets, I think, or who did he get traded to? I don't even know. But I saw that while I was waiting in the while I was waiting to go back to Costco. Phillies. I'm sorry, he went to the Phillies. Johan Duran for Tate and Mick Abel, which was a pretty big haul for Johan Duran. So, I mean, I know the Phillies do need a bullpen arm, but wow, that's a lot to give up. Apparently, Jazz hit the ump with a bat. Oh, some of them deserve it. Probably was accidental. I don't think it would probably be on purpose. But the way they've been calling games lately, God, I watched the Orioles game today. It was brutal. There were so many bad calls on the plate. I mean, it's getting to a point where it'll be beneficial to have a review in place because there was legitimately 15 wrong throughout the course of the game that, and five of them mattered because it could have been a tied game because they missed a ball four and they called it strike three on Lariano. But yeah, so it was Mick Abel and Eduardo Tate for Johan Duran from the Phillies and Phillies and the Twins. So the Phillies gave up two of their big prospects because Tate is a big prospect, and Mick Abel's been around for a minute, but he's also a big prospect to get a closer. So the Phillies are going to need that closer. So we'll see what happens here. But anywho, it's 33 after 10. We're gonna go ahead and get this started. I got up my Chase and Major site here to keep an eye on if we hit anything special, so I can see how rare it is. And I've also got the list of all the teams up here with all the people that join. So for all of you that join this break, I appreciate it. There's a chance I might get another box of these down the road. Still up in the air, but if I do, we'll go ahead and do another one too. So I'm trying to keep it around the same price of what this one is because if I can't, I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to charge people $40 a spot for a random team or $35 a spot or whatever the heck it would have ended up becoming with the new price. As I was seeing online, some of these boxes were like $6.50 a box. Nah, I'm not dealing with that. Sorry. But I might try to get some of those other new cards coming out here shortly. If you remember 2023 or remember what I'm talking about with Bob Ross, but we'll see what happens. So, anywho, here we go. This is the group break for tonight. Good luck to those involved. Go ahead and pop these out. I remember last time the big hits were on the bottom, so keep those for last again. All right, there's your empty box. The top packs didn't have a whole lot last time, so we'll try to do those again. Yeah, the pen's pretty cool. They do have a cut Bob Ross in this year's product, so that's pretty interesting that they actually put one in there. All right, good luck, everybody. So for the Nationals, to start things off, we have the James Wood rookie, Cody Bellinger for the Yankees, Blake Dunn for the Reds, IKF for the Pirates, Yu Darvish for the Padres, George Kirby for the Mariners. There's a Power Players of Tatis Jr. going to the Padres. That goes to Steve Nixon, that is. Tomoyuki Sugano, that's a Prism refractor for the Orioles. And the Orioles in this one went to Fenway. We have a refractor of Samuel Adelahary, and he goes to the Angels. Angels in this one goes to... Who are the Angels? Oh, Steve Buckmaster, that's yours. Matt Olson and Yolber Diaz. Pack 2. We have Cowser. I don't know if you saw a video, but they had him actually with a cow in Camden Yards. That was pretty funny. Nico, Chris Bryant, Hunter Green, Gunnar Henderson, Spencer Strider. We have the future stars of Ellie De La Cruz going to the Cincinnati Reds and Steve Buckmaster. A Josh Lowe Prism refractor for the Tampa Bay Rays. An O'Neill Cruz refractor going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cedric Mullins, who, if you haven't seen his catch today, it was pretty darn good in center field. And a Brooks Lee rookie going to the Twins. Next up, we have Chris Morel, Javier Sanoa, J.P. Crawford, Josh Young, Jacob deGrom. Here's our first autograph. It's going to the Arizona Diamondbacks of Christian Mena. Arizona Diamondbacks in this break went to R. Burke. You have a Christian Mena rookie autograph for the Diamondbacks. Then we have a Shohei 1990 design going to the Dodgers and David K. Tyler Soderstrom Future Stars card going to the Athletic spot, and that goes to Dragon Slayer. A Zach DeZenzo refractor going to the Astros. Cortez and Matt Shaw rookie. These are not short prints, obviously, in chrome like they were in Series 2. Christian Mena. He pitched in one game last year. He had a -2 WAR, 3 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, and he's got a rookie autograph in this product. Fascinating. Tops make sense. And how old is he? Born in 2002, so he's only 23. Christian Mena. Let's see. Shea Whitcomb, Mike Burrows, Mike Yastrzemski, Ketel Marte, JJ Bleday. We have a blue upside down number to 150. This is a blue wave going to the Mets. Oh, that's a nice one, actually. Luis Angel Acuna, number 96 of 150 going to the New York Mets. That one goes to, who had the Mets? Mets. That goes to David K. That's a nice one. Luis Angel Acuna. This is the blue lava. He was in the talks of getting traded too, but I haven't seen him on the move yet. That is a nice one. That's definitely better than the autograph. It's a good rookie. It would be nice to hit his autograph color. There we go. Nice Acuna. Then we have a Power Players of Ohtani going to the Dodgers and David K as well. We have a Corey Seager all-etched to the Texas Rangers, a Hunter Fiduka refractor for the Dodgers, Ryan Jeffers for the Twinkies, and Oleves Martinez for the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's get some more color, especially on some ink. Casas, Pedro Leon, Will Warren, C.J. Abrams, Sandy Alcantara. We have a Lightning Leaders. I think these are case hits of Corey Seager going to the Texas Rangers. Texas Rangers in this one went to Jestys, George, you got a Lightning Leaders of Corey Seager. I think those are case hits, so that's pretty cool. There's an Acuna, Kota Sengai, Brendan Donovan, refractor, Arias, and Carlos Navarez. Let's see, what are the Lightning Leaders here? Lightning Leaders checklist. Jumbo, 1 every 384, so 1 every 38 boxes. There's only 10 in the set, and Corey Seager is one of them. Interestingly enough, probably the least valuable of the group, other maybe Lindor. There's some big names on that checklist. So, still, that's pretty neat looking card. There we go. Can use another case hit or two, right? Let's get some more. Let's see. We have Volpe, who hit a home run tonight. Kristen Campbell, Marco Luciano, Jaron Duran, Jameson Taillon, Shota Imanaga. We have a Fortune 15 of Frankie Lindor for the Mets. Will Wagner Prism. Christian Walker Astros Refractor. Corbin Carroll and Aaron Shunk. Next up, we have Chris Sale, Paul Skeens, Ben Rice, Freddie Peralta. There's an Ohtani base card. We didn't get one of those out of the last 2 boxes. That could be a $20 card if he gets healthy again. We got one numbered to 25. And this looks like an insert, too. Oh, all rookie etcher, Rhett Lauder, orange. That's a monster. 3 of 25. May not be the biggest name, but that's still sick for Cincinnati. Steve Buckmaster. That's solid, dude. Congratulations. Rhett Lauder, orange, all etch rookie rush. 3 of 25. That's a good one, man. How hard is that one? Let's see, all etch rookie rush. Orange refractor, number to 25, as my thing crashed again. Let's see, orange to 25, 1 every 54.37. So 1 every 540 jumbo boxes. Orange refractor, that's a monster, dude. Congratulations, Steve Buckmaster. 3 of 25. We had 2 case hits in 1 box. That's impressive. Here we go. Heck, the regular rookie rushes are tough to get. Even the rookie rushes itself are 1 every 48 packs. All etch Shohei, another Shohei to go with the bunch. Frankie Lindor base card, they kind of get mixed in. I've seen that from time to time where the refractors go. Kloffenstein for the Blue Jays refractor. Pete Fairbanks and Bryce Teodosio for the Angels. So we've had 3 notable cards so far, so I'm impressed. This is a better box than we've had before. See if we can get some color on the auto now. Brandon Lockridge, Ty France, Gavin Sheets, Brenton Doyle, Ronel Blanco. We got a purple. It's an auto. Brian King. That's the purple confetti, just like we got at Carlos Navarez last time. Brian King, numbered 70 to 299 for the Houston Astros. Houston in this one went to... Let's see, who got Houston? Steve Buckmaster again. See, he actually pitched in 28 games last year, so he's legitimate. So we actually got something there. Could be good. Born in 96, so never mind. He's 29 years old. Sorry. Bryce Harper, 90 design. Let's see. Jairo Iriarty. Luis De Los Santos refractor for the Mets. Andres Jimenez. And Carlos Rodriguez. Poor Brian King. 29-year-old rookie. Hey, at least he made it. I'll give him that. I'll never make it. So congratulations to Brian King. Never gave up. He's been in the minors since 2019, as far back as this goes, with the Cubs franchise. All right, here we go again. Corey Seager, Justin Henry Malloy, Rhys Hoskins, Shane Bieber, Ryan McMahon, and another all-edge rookie rush. This one goes to Thomas Sagis for the St. Louis Cardinals. One every 48 packs. Again, another good hit. I mean, it's not the biggest name, but we're hitting stuff. St. Louis Cardinals go to George. Congratulations. Thomas Sagis, all-edge rookie rush. And Corey Seager, Fortune 15. Rhett Lauder Prism. A Aaron Nola Refractor. Jesse Winker and Billy Cook. Let him cook. He was in Double-A Bowie for the Orioles a while back, and I remember we all joked about him. Let him cook. So we should have one more serial numbered and one more autograph, I think, based on this. I don't know the way this box is going. It's a good box. Keter Montero, Clayton Kershaw, River Ryan. There's Bobby Witt, Blake Snell, Carlos Correa. We have a Future Stars of Jackson Chourio for Milwaukee. We have an Xavier Edwards Prism going to the Marlins. A Shea Langeliers Refractor going to the A's. Jurickson Profar and Gordon Gracefo. If I remember, the autograph was in this pack, so let's do this one. I think. Could be wrong. I'm probably doing it backwards. I'm good for that. Let's see. We have a Jung-Hoo Lee, Jake Bloss. Let's see. Something colored in here, hopefully. Yoshida, Garrett Crochet. There's a Mike Trout. Yep, we do have something. Oh, what is this? Oh, I know. These are hard to get, too. Holy smokes. This guy's numbered. George Brett autograph, numbered to 100. Holy smokes. Going to Steve McGuire Nut. Holy smokes. That is awesome. World Series champions autograph of George Brett, man. Holy smokes. That is freaking sweet. Dude, this box is killing it. 90 of 100. As soon as I saw that, I knew this card was crazy hard to get. Dude, Steve, that is freaking awesome. I'm glad I only bought one box, because I guarantee you we wouldn't have gotten as good as this last one. Those are one every 1,242 packs. There are 99 of these that are numbered to in this set. And then there's a Superfractor. That's the first one made of it. This is that's a good checklist too, but this is one of the ones to get right there. George Brett, dude, that is awesome. Man, I would love to have that for my collection. Shoot, that's sweet, dude. Congratulations. Dylan Cruz, 1990 design. Future Stars, Jason Dominguez. Max Muncy, Refractor. Lane Thomas, and Adam Mazier. Holy smokes, dude. That is freaking awesome. Holy smokes. When I saw Champion, I was thinking, all right. And then Kansas City, I mean, there was only going to be two choices. It was either going to be like somebody from the 2005 team or 2015 team, like Salvador Perez or something like that, and George Brett. I think George Brett's the only Royal on the checklist. That's freaking awesome, dude. And that card's clean. Congratulations, man. Might have to buy that off of you. Freaking awesome. Last pack. Kind of dead pack maybe, but yeah, here we go. Hurston Waldrep, Marcus Semien, Cole Reagans, Francisco Alvarez, Trey Turner. Oh, we got a shoot. Paul Goldschmidt. This is the negative, like we hit of Skeens last time. This box, it keeps on giving too. This one goes to the Yankees. And Steve, you got another one, man. These aren't every box. And follow things up, Aaron Judge, Power Players as well. and I'll etch Mookie Betts, Rafael Devers Refractor, Seiya Suzuki, and a Nick Sogard. Wow, that was a good box. I can't say that about a lot of top stuff. That was a good box. The variety of big-time inserts and parallels, holy smokes. I've never seen that good of a box. And I've watched a lot of boxes. Holy smoke. And I totally forgot about the first autograph. That was like, hey, let's just get this one out of the way. God, this was crazy. So here was kind of a rundown. We got the rookie rush of Tom Segis for the Cardinals. That was a good hit. Those are one every 48 packs. Then we got this one numbered 3 of 25, the Rhett Lauder orange. And those are like, you know, one every like 18 cases, like some crazy number like that. We got a lighting leaders, which is like freaking hard to get to. Those are one every 48 boxes. Corey Seager. Got this really nice blue lava of Luis Angel Acuna to 150. We got recently, you saw this one. This is the Goldschmidt. This is the black and white negative. We got a Brian King purple autograph, which I thought would have been the only serial numbered autograph in the entire box at $2.99. We got this autograph of the guy that pitched one inning, Christian Mena. And then this monster right here, World Series champions George Brett autograph on card number 90 of 100. Man, that's... Jeez. What a box. That's a good one, my friends. That might be a last one to end off of because I don't think we're going to get any better than that. That was awesome. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? I think it was. Dang. That one gets a thumbs up even for me. And it takes a lot to get me impressed about something. That was a dang good box. So thank you all so very much for waiting for me. I apologize for taking so long, but I think we made up for it with a killer box. So again, thanks for joining, everybody. I'm trying to get some Bob Ross tomorrow so we can do some more Bob Ross stuff like we did a couple years ago. That product looks phenomenal, and we're probably going to have to see if we can get some. So again, thanks for everybody for joining, and I will catch you on the next group break. You all have a good night.